Seto, Chapter 15. Why is he here? I feel like I've been crushed to a pulp, ground into fine powder that is drifting away. Through a sheen of water that has somehow made its way into my eyes, I see June scanning the room. When he catches my eye, I set my mouth into a thin line. I refuse to let him see how upset I am. I'm not sure, but I think something shifts in his gaze. I grab my backpack, determined to be the first one out the door. But before I take another step, June starts to speak. One last thing. I have 3 additional names on my list. I'm the fence, so unless you astound me in the next round, you'll be cut immediately. My breath catches, and not for the first time today, I forget to breathe. There's still a chance. But they hate me, a little voice in the back of my head says. I'm disruptive and cause fights. And despite my shoes and my sweatshirts and Nacho's cap, I'm still the smallest one here. Still, a spark of hope appears. Please, please, please. Just June opens his mouth. I think Mona with all my might. Maybe if I think the name hard enough, he'll say it. I send a stream of Monas his way. Mona, Mona, Mona. Jade! It feels like a clit-wearing giant has landed on my chest. Mona, Mona, Mona. I try again. Micah. Micah. Ow. The giant stomps his feet. It hurts even more. There is one name left. I squeeze my eyes shut. Mona. He said Mona. Mona is me. Really feels every corner of my being until I'm so full I could burst. I bow thank you to June and skip out the door and make it all the way to Main Street before stopping to catch my breath. I message Dad the good news. He doesn't reply. At least Nacho does. Congrats! Swamped helping Mom with craft fair stuff. Celebrate tomorrow afternoon? Yes, I reply. I continue past the little grocery store, my TKD Tojong, and corner cafe before remembering I left my bike. Oh well, I'll get it on Monday after the next round. Next round, I feel giddy. A move I remember seeing in Chaoshi's book springs to mind. It's light and buoyant, perfect for how I'm feeling. Even though I haven't practiced it, I give it a shot. I leap up and kick the air twice, shooting my fingers out at an angle. It's a unique move, like I'm popping bubbles in the sky or climbing a wall sideways. I'm not sure I'm doing it right, but a current of happiness zips through me as I bow low to an imaginary, adoring crowd. Nacho's cap slips off my head. A few pedestrians clap, and someone whistles. I reach down to pick up Nacho's hat, and something catches my eye. There, in the shade of a leafy sycamore tree, is a man wearing a black hoodie with the hood over his head. He's medium build with a salt and pepper beard. I can't make out his face, but his shadowed eyes seem to be watching me. Probably just a curious jogger resting after a workout. I find myself stepping toward the tree just as something nudges my ankle. I look down. A brown puppy is sniffing my sneaker. She's friendly, says its owner, smiley as he pulls his pup away. When I look back at the tree, the man is gone. I stare at the spot under the sycamore, feeling uneasy, before giving my head a shake. I need to focus on the auditions and the and the 12 other kids I need to beat. And I think about the kick I just tried and the technique I did on Dax. I know just what I have to do. I need to learn all the moves from Chaucer's book and use them to wow John and Vivi and the beard. But never tell anyone about this. Xiaoxi's shoe is not for you. I start to run. Showing is not the same as telling, right? Also, Dad will never have to know.